There is some significant breaking news as far as Liverpool fans are concerned. We've been speaking about it for the last 2 hours, and this is deal done.
Liverpool has secured the signing of a promising young player was recently spotted arriving at the club's medical centre, signaling the final steps of the deal as he prepares to undergo his medical examinations. With all necessary paperwork already completed, the transfer is virtually sealed, and fans are buzzing with excitement about what the future holds. This latest edition reflects Liverpool's long-term vision.
Hi, good evening. Welcome along to the Transfer Show. Marc Guehi's future still remains a big talking point.
Breaking news coming from the heart of Anfield, and confirmed by Sky Sports News. In a football story that has captured global attention and dominated headlines, Liverpool have confirmed the signing of defender Marc Guehi from Crystal Palace, with multiple sources, including Sky Sports News, reporting that the transfer has now entered its final stages. The latest scenes to emerge show Guehi arriving at John Lennon Airport in Liverpool to complete his medical and formally conclude the contract, a moment that has instantly become one of the most talked about visuals in this transfer window. This acquisition marks a seismic moment not only for Liverpool as a club, but for the Premier League landscape, as one of the most sought-after defenders in the English game finally makes the long-anticipated move to one of England's most illustrious teams. The narrative of this transfer reads like a thriller, with twists, near misses, setbacks, and now, ultimately, resolution. From the initial spark of contact between the player and Liverpool's recruitment team to the dramatic arrival footage at John Lennon Airport, this story reflects the high-stakes drama of elite football transfers. Sources close to Liverpool have confirmed that Guehi's arrival is not a casual visit. He is here for his medical, which traditionally precedes the full signing of a contract, clearance from the club's medical staff, and the signature that makes a transfer official. Sky Sports News and other insiders have all but confirmed that the deal is done and dusted. Only formalities now stand between Guehi and his debut as a Liverpool player. In footage shared widely across social platforms, the defender is seen stepping off a flight, scanning the crowd of photographers and fans, and walking purposefully into what could well be the next chapter of his career. The energy in those clips is electric, supporters waving scarves, cameras flashing, excitement building on every frame. It's a moment that encapsulates the emotional power of football transfers, belief transformed into reality, anticipation wrapped in real-world visuals, and the promise of a new defensive era for Liverpool. This signing answers a long-term need for the club. Liverpool have been clear throughout recent seasons about the priority they placed on strengthening their backline with top-quality talent. Defensive stability is foundational to competing at the highest level, and Guehi's profile, a combination of tactical awareness, physical strength, and positional intelligence, fits the blueprint of an elite modern centre-half. His arrival is not just a reinforcement, it's a statement about Liverpool's direction and ambition. Of course, this is a story with a backstory, one filled with near misses. Last summer, Liverpool came frighteningly close to bringing Guehi in. A fee believed to be in the region of £35 million was agreed with Crystal Palace, and the club even granted him permission to undergo a medical. Everything appeared on the brink of being finalised, and in many ways the transfer was already treated as a done deal by fans and pundits alike. The images of that near-completed deal have since been etched into transfer law. However, in a dramatic twist, the move collapsed at the last moment. Palace ultimately pulled the plug on the deal, citing their inability to secure a replacement defender before letting their captain depart. That late-window change of heart ensured Guehi stayed put at Selhurst Park, leaving Liverpool to reassess their plans and fans to wonder whether this transfer would ever really happen. After that disappointment, questions swirled. Would Liverpool return for Guehi? Would Palace hold him to his contract? Would rival clubs swoop in? The months that followed were filled with speculation in football media as this saga simmered on, with Guehi's future remaining a captivating subplot in the January transfer narrative. Rumours linked him with interest from other top European sides, underscoring his quality and desirability in a crowded marketplace. Yet through every twist, Liverpool's focus never wavered. Behind the scenes, discussions continued, negotiations were revisited, and the club made clear that this was a target worth pursuing whenever the time was right. In fact, reports from last month suggested Liverpool were firmly in the race for Guehi's signature when the winter window opened, with their interest considered one of the most serious among the potential suitors. Now, with Guehi's arrival in Liverpool confirmed and his medical in progress, the chapter that once seemed stalled is now reaching its culmination. This is the payoff moment, the realization of a pursuit that could have become another transfer, what if? Instead, it has become a tangible reality, and one that carries implications not just for Liverpool's squad, but for their season objectives and strategic identity. When the contracts are signed and the deal is officially announced by Liverpool, expect a wave of content from the club's official channels. Interviews with the new signing, press conference footage, high-quality training shots, and a slew of social posts welcoming Guehi to his new home. These launch sequences are crafted to give supporters insight into the player's personality, ambitions, and his mindset heading into this next stage. In an era where fan engagement is as much about emotional investment as on-field performance, these moments matter just as much as the transfer figures themselves. What makes this situation particularly compelling is the alignment of timing and opportunity. Liverpool's defence enters this signing with genuine purpose, not a stopgap, not a speculative gamble, but a considered reinforcement that fills a real team need. The fact that
Anfield is buzzing with excitement after Sky Sports revealed that Marc Guehi is set to undergo his Liverpool medical following a dramatic £35 million agreement that has sent shockwaves through the transfer market. The Crystal Palace centre-back has been on Liverpool's radar for a long time, with scouts closely monitoring his performances in the Premier League and for England. After weeks of speculation and behind-the-scenes negotiations, Liverpool have finally made their decisive move, signalling clear intent as the club looks to strengthen its squad ahead of a demanding season. Guehi's arrival is viewed as a major boost to Liverpool's defensive plans under new head coach Arne Slot. Known for his calmness on the ball, physical presence, and strong leadership qualities, the 24-year-old fits perfectly into the Reds' vision of building a solid, modern back line. His ability to read the game, win duels, and play out from defense adds both quality and depth, while his experience at the top level makes him a ready-made option to contribute immediately. With the deal now progressing smoothly, all attention turns to the medical checks and final paperwork before an official unveiling at Anfield. Excitement continues to grow among supporters, who believe Guehi can bring stability, competition, and a winning mentality to the heart of defense. As anticipation builds across Merseyside, Liverpool fans are counting down the hours, confident that this signing represents the start of a new chapter and a powerful statement of ambition from the club.